My fellow flames, welcome back to another video. My name is Amethyst, and today we have even more interesting, exciting, and intriguing news regarding Ananta. More specifically, the two questions I've seen people ask is Ananta going to be a free-to-play game or a full-price game? And the second question I've seen in the community is, will Ananta have multiplayer alongside the single-player mode experience? Both of those questions have been answered at Tokyo Game Show thanks to the lead producer at Ananta. We're going to be going over exactly what this person said today in this video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's get into this. So as you can see here, I am over on the official website where this interview was published and posted, and it says here the first question is, I understand that Mugen Ananta does not have what is known as a character gacha, which is, I think, a fairly challenging attempt for a game like this. What was your aim in eliminating the character gacha? Now, before we answer here, I'm interested in seeing that the full name of Ananta is Mugen Ananta. The original working title for this game was Project Mugen, and they still have Mugen in the title of Ananta being Mugen Ananta, which is something that I thought was really interesting. Ash, the lead producer, responds by saying, this game is being developed with the main focus on the player experiencing the life of a character. In reality, you can only experience one life, but in this game, you can enjoy as many different lives as there are characters. So going through saying that multiple different characters are going to be playable, he also continues to say that in order to allow players to experience the life of these characters, we want them to be able to freely choose a character and enjoy a variety of different lives. For this reason, we have made it possible to obtain characters in a way that is not gacha, which is really interesting. So this is the reason why they've chosen not to have a character gacha within the game, because they want the players to experience the game within its fullest integrity and with its most, the full potential of what Ananta can give. The interviewer then follow-ups with asking, in the demo version of the TGS 2025, you could switch between 3 characters, but will more characters be added in the future? Ash then replies saying, that's the plan. We are still considering how we'll expand it specifically, but we are thinking of adding more characters to match the jobs that exist within the city. Each character in Mugen Ananta has their own story, and players will experience different lives depending on the character they choose. Therefore, going forward, we would like to create characters that provide players with new experiences, taking into consideration feedback from players. So the base roster of the game is going to expand. They are all going to be free to play. They are all going to be obtainable within the story and within the gameplay of Ananta, and they're also adding more characters within the future, whether it be updates, expansions, etc. And those characters are also going to be free to play for you to earn just by simply playing the game, which is really exciting to me. The next question the interviewer asks is, when it comes to gameplay in Mugen Ananta, would you say the story experience will be the main focus? Now pay attention to this one. Ash then responds with, rather than following a single story throughout the game, I think the idea is to experience the lives of the characters and enjoy life in addition to the stories of each character. We are also planning to provide sub-stories, hidden missions, and other stories that will surprise and entertain players. Now, this is the important part of his answer. In addition to solo mode, where you can experience the life of a character, we are also considering a multiplayer mode where you can take on missions with friends in an open world. So they are currently working on a multiplayer mode. They are currently considering and trying to implement a multiplayer mode where you and friends are going to be able to explore the city, take on missions, and just play the game together. So multiplayer has been considered, and it looks like they are currently working to deliver a multiplayer experience within Ananta. Now, I've seen a lot of people compare this game to GTA. Is the multiplayer going to be something like GTA Online, like GTA 5 Online, where you create your own character and you can go into the world and the city? Or is it going to be where you select a character in this multiplayer lobby and the other person selects a character from the roster and you both go out together and complete the story and play missions and do things together, etc., regarding, open world exploration and everything else, which is something very exciting. So multiplayer has been considered. They have acknowledged multiplayer is a thing that's been on their minds, and it most likely is going to happen within Ananta, which is one of the main questions I've seen people ask, which is really exciting. The next question is, regarding the character stories, the main focus will be on experience in life, but as an RPG with battle elements, how will the characters grow and become stronger? The producer then responds with saying, things like growth and strengthening also differ depending on the character. For example, the demo version of TGS 2025 featured a police character named Riki, whose level increased by completing police-like tasks. In contrast, the delivery person Tuffy's level increased by delivering packages. So what I'm seeing here is every single character has their own certain missions and specific and exclusive missions for them to complete, and the more missions specific to that character are completed, the higher their level and the higher their progression increases, which is something that's pretty unique and is something that hasn't really been done because it's character specific, it's not universal, which I think is really, really cool. Does that mean I have to work to raise my level? Which is regarding to each character. Do you have to do their specific jobs in order to raise their level and raise their progression? The producer then responds, not at all. There are characters who are unemployed. I love that. In addition to completing tasks tailored to your profession, you can also level up by fighting chaos. You can also level up by living in the city, such as driving a car. Of course, if you don't like being unemployed, you can find a job yourself and earn money doing what you love. This is very interesting, which means that characters that do not have a single profession, like a delivery driver or a police person, that for example, you are going to be able to basically be freelance. You can actually be a freelance character going around the city, accepting jobs from different people and leveling up that way, which is essentially saying you can find a job. You can actually find a job, which is something very unique and very, very interesting. Not just by fighting enemies, but by simply just taking on tasks and looking at... You have to fill out an application and find yourself a job. Don't be a bum in Ananta. Okay. The next question is, what kind of pricing structure will Mugen Ananta have? And this is another big question that people were asking since the game looks as it looks, and people were thinking, is this going to be a full price game? Because the quality of the game does reflect on a full price game. Now, the producer responds with, we plan to operate Mugen Ananta as a free-to-play game. As mentioned earlier, this game will not have a gacha system for obtaining characters, and as far for played elements go, we are currently planning to sell paid character skins. So character skins will be the monetization of this game. In addition to skins, character customization options include home renovations and car purchases, which can generally be purchased with in-game currency. We also plan to sell special items such as limited time event consumables as paid content. There you have it, guys. There you have it. That is all the information we have regarding the lead producer answering the questions such as multiplayer, such as free-to-play and monetization, and such as how the character exploration and character progression system will work within Ananta. This game is going to be huge. I've had bickers and arguments regarding the drama around Ananta with close friends of mine as well that aren't happy about Ananta, but I don't care about them because I'm going to be playing this game on launch, making content about it, and pushing people to play it. I do not care about the drama. This game looks absolutely phenomenal, and you cannot tell me otherwise. But let me know down below in the comments if you yourself are going to be playing Ananta upon the release next year. I'm looking forward to playing it. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like, comment down below, and subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy and have a good rest of your day.